Good evening. It's much earlier than normal. It's 7:32. I'm doing this video because in the morning I will be very busy, so I wouldn't have time to post the video in the morning, so I have to post it today. Usually I'm doing much later, and then that has to be this way today. And the video is for entertainment only. So, two girlfriends are meeting. Well, I will tell the joke after. Whoever would like to participate with me and with half an hour reading with me, without Cheryl, please write your comments under the video on Monday. And the reading is donated by Janet and Tom Burke. And it's $100 worth of money. They are such a wonderful people, and they donated this. So please write your comments under this video. And Monday, with Cheryl, we will look for the lucky person. That one is thing. And it's for entertainment only, so no one will be after my body. Two girlfriends are meeting, older girlfriends. And one is saying to her friend, you know, the older I am, my husband loves me more and more. Cheryl is saying, Violetta, he's an antique dealer. The older you are, the more he will love you. Okay, this is, and yes, my husband is an antique dealer. In this video, I will be talking about the young boy who is in trouble because he killed someone. And what was his motivation, a little bit more what I'm seeing about will Trump pay the $866 million to Carrol, Jean Carrol. Would the situation in South Korea get worse, and would the American troops be needed? About what are good crystals to carry for good luck? And will the Santos be the successor of as the Secretary of Defense? About Vence, I don't know how far I will be talking. I want to talk about Biden if he will declare the martial law. And will Marie Le Pen bring down Macron? Melon, we know who I'm talking about, the last girlfriend of Trump, Melon. Meloni, and he wants to donate 100 million to next prime minister in England. So I will see how much I can squeeze today, and as usual I answer the questions. I answered those questions already with my visions, so I will start. What was the motivation for the New York shooter who killed CEO Brian Thomas? He was CEO United Healthcare. Was he working for someone? Who was he communicating with? And how long they will take him? It's 4 days already, and they can't find him, but they will. I know that it's impossible to hide when they have your DNA and your soul, and they know how you look. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry for that young boy. I'm finding his energy to be like, he thought that he is a Robin Hood, that he wants to do good. in his mind, he is doing something that other people feel they push him to do it. And no one is saying from his circle who he is. No one said a word. Oh, this is so on, so on. No one took that bite of $10,000. No one wants to be on against him. I'm finding his energy very nice, very fair. He was always trying to be a good guy. And he lost someone who was extremely important in his life. And he lost because those CEO from those big insurance companies are treating people poorly. From this specific one, United Health, about 60,000 a year people are dying because they deny them the health care. So that was his motivation. He was preparing for this for quite a while. He was sleeping for 10 days in a hospicium. In that cheap hotel. No, hospicium is when you are dying. But in that cheap hotel, and he was wearing all the time the mask, trying to avoid to be recognized. He make mistakes, of course, the bottle, the cell phone. So it is, and then he hid his backpack. They had that backpack already for a few days, so they are just telling us that they found it. And, with that, they probably know who he is. But it's so odd, really odd that he is so respected that no one wants to give his name. I think he might be living in the farm or in a convent, but I saw a monk. So monks are usually isolated from the public, very noble guys. He might have beard for many years, so that's the reason no one is recognizing him. But he looks like a boy who was educated. And he might be someone who is working in the forest. I think they call them ranger. So he looks very sporty, very strong, very confident, friendly on the smile. He has extremely charming smile. Yeah, I don't think it was easy decision for him, that he told himself that he is doing this for others. He was in contact with someone who was telling him where the guy is, and that was probably older person who was helping him to follow I'm calling this hunt for the hunter. So they were hunting that guy, the CEO, and I will see what the cards are saying. He was in love with someone. But this is a card as well for a doctor. He lost a very important person for him, and he was crying over that broken relationship. You see the black angel, someone pass on another side, and it was a woman who was very important in his life. So maybe mother, maybe sister, maybe girlfriend, wife, or grandmother. But someone that he really adored. And he feels that he can jeopardize his life. He can lose his life because he he has the feeling that that other people wouldn't have to suffer. So, yeah, he shouldn't take anything in his hands. But sometimes people are pushed to the edge. Sometimes when they are dealing with these insurance companies, I'm dealing with one too. And I know it's frustrated. There are moments that I'm mad because they are telling me that antiques are second-hand items, junk. I thought, well, did they ever went to the museum? Did they know what is the difference between antique and, to them it's just second-hand item. So it is very frustrated, but I wouldn't go and kill someone. I'm just mad. But, my suffering is nothing. Their suffering is, people like him are suffering so much, and he must have witnessed so many people dying because they were disconnected from, and he said, deny, defend, depose. So it is like he took that role on himself. Kathy McLaughlin, thank you, Kathy. Now that Trump is going to be president, will he has to pay $866 million to G. Carrol? I see G. Carrol waiting and waiting. I know she has gray hair, but I see her daughter taking the money. With this guy is never anything easy. So he will be postponing as much as he can because he is above the law. And I see her daughter, she has a beautiful daughter, and a lawyer. They will be the ones who will be giving some recompensation. And 3 cards for that. I'm sorry. Yeah, he will be cheating as much as he can. Eventually, it will hit him. Eventually, he will be hit, and they will have a really good harvest. This is symbol of good harvest, and this one is cheating card for me, and this one, shaky tower, is the something unexpected will happen. So eventually he will have. Maybe she will be okay, still alive and happy to receive those money. I can't promise you. I can't promise you, I'm sorry. But she will be a winner. Good. Beverly Lejeski, thank you, Beverly. Is the South Korea conflict going to engage US, and will the troops be involved? I saw them meeting around the table. People are sitting and they are talking, which is symbol of good negotiation. I don't think that will reach to the point that American troops will have to be sent to protect. And that might be even worse than it is, because some people in Korea, they don't want Americans that much. Sorry, but that's true. Everything will be safe. Angel of security. There will be some not honest people. Good harvest. Oh gosh, but you see, I'm putting the cards back and I'm shuffling them. And I'm not a poker player. I never did. Well, I used to play, but I was very young. No, I didn't play poker. I played bridge, which is more on intelligence side. I was using mostly my intuition. I don't know how I was able sometimes to win, but I was. So, Jack and Sandy with hope. Thank you, guys. Any crystal to carry for protection. Something for good luck in December. I'm carrying my Shiva eye. I named that stone Shiva eye because it looks like human's eye. But this one is another one that has the symbol of eye. So today I'm wearing that one. But those ones are and then you can buy the bracelet as well on Etsy. I know that they were on Etsy. They look like little eyes. Remember always to put your rocks. Crystal is always best because it has that crystallic, and if it has the pointing end, it will absorb the energy from the word, and you, by holding it, you will receive the energy. Amethyst is great for love. So you can read about those, which rocks are good for what, on eBay, on Google. Pink, crystal pink quartz is good for love. Amethyst for psychic abilities, and white crystal is for everything. Try it. Charge the rocks when there is a full moon, and you will be happy. Always. I'm always putting my new pendant. If I buy something, I'm putting to be charged when it's a full moon. You don't have to take this outside. You just put this close where the moon can see it. Or you can take outside when it's a nice moment that moon can see. Put this on your hand and bless your stones, and you will be fine. They will work for you. And this is a Shiva symbol, or Shiva eye. It's always like that. It's between your eyes, and it's the third eye from India. Shiva eye is the symbol of Shivas, Shivas, but Shiva, Shiva, and it's a goddess of protection for you. And you can read about this as well on the Google. I have time. 45 is thinking about replacing pet Hastel for Secretary of Defense. This is the guy from Fox News who has bad reputation, and he said he will fight and fight and fight, and until he's fighting, Trump is keeping the hope that he can be his guard dog. And the question is, will the scientists succeed in becoming that choice? And I saw Trump walking different direction. I don't think he would trust the scientists. Well, he was fighting for presidency with him. And yeah, he will think that he can. This cheating card is coming today more often, that he is a bigger star than Trump. Not, but he will try to be. And he has no personality. Trump has too much personality. And nothing else. And he will be more educated. Trump don't like those values. So I don't think he will go for the Santos. Yvette Merritt, 8/60. Can you read on Vence, the VP elect. Where is he? He seems to have disappeared, replaced by Melonia, Melonia, the 45 best friend. Yeah. And I saw him crying in the separate room, like a bedroom. So he is not happy. They disconnected with him. They don't give him any attention. He is just fifth wheel that they have to put. Trump is treating him really badly. But he never was nice to Pence. Even Pence was so faithful to him. He would be, if Trump put the bottle of drinking water on the floor, he did the same. So he was such a copycat. Yeah, he thought that he will be on the spotlight, but he is lonely, he is miserable, wise guy, and he is with his family. So he is not what he thought. It is not the way he was hoping for. Do you see Biden declaring, that's from Carrol, declaring emergency to extend his presidency if 45 is proven to be the threat to USA? Thank you, Carrol, and thank you for your help. Okay. Biden will be like old lady sitting and relaxing in the rocking chair. Now that I'm seeing this too good, but maybe the cards will disagree with me. I know everyone is hoping that Biden will find something and he will, you never know, he might. I pulled 3 cards. Angel of love and peace and health. Oh, some secrets he already knows, but he's so worried. He's so worried, and we don't see any sign of Kamala. She disappeared like. So unless just moments before he will be pushed to do it, if the European countries will make him to do it, ONZ countries will make him to do it, maybe he will do it. Because they must have information that Musk was helping Trump, that he is doing the same thing in England, that he is trying to do, that he did probably the same in Romania and in Georgia. Georgia is in Polish. So, and this is question from Veruskin. I'm checking always the time. Veruskin 8647. Melon has donated a lot of money to Nigel Farage, a member of United Kingdom Parliament. Melon is trying to donate 100 million pounds to United Kingdom to promote Farage to be next Prime Minister. And will he be allowed to do it? There are loops in the law. Musk is looking for those loops. He wants to donate through his ex-company. But in England, they have started to working to close those loops. So the foreigners can't donate, and they wouldn't let him to do it. And I see Melon walking on the street with balalaika and singing and making a lot of nice noise, but I don't think he will be allowed to do it the way he thinks. English people are very good with the security system, so they will close those loops. And they have to. That's his goals, his plans. He is planning to do this because he wants even bigger harvests for himself, for Putin, and for Trump. He will try to negotiate. Veruslin, another question from the same person, 8647. Will Marine Le Pen bring President Macron down? I don't think so. I saw 3 guys getting ready for a game, wearing those sports, different teams shirts, so they are from different teams and they are going to play like football or whatever. I know it's always 2 groups, but I see 3 guys from different groups, teams. And I didn't see a woman, and she's a woman, so I don't think she will be included in that. By the time that the elections will be, she will lose her popularity. They will figure out that Putin was really the one who was behind putting Trump. So they will be, she will be crying. She knows my intuition is correct, symbol of intuition, psychic, but she will be still working. She will be still doing her job. I don't know if she will be very happy. Neptune Blue, 913. Thank you. Thank you everyone for your questions. Will the Russian people ever learn about the huge losses in Ukraine, army, equipment and money? And it's like a guy sitting on the tiny island on the ocean. He can support himself to survive, but there is no luxury and there is no one else for him. So those Russian people are separated from the news. But eventually he will be safe. He will probably put the sign from rocks that someone will see him. Eventually those people will learn it, but not right now. And soldiers are coming, they are wounded. Mothers, wives and families are putting sons in the grave. They are crying. So Putin can't do this forever without people being aware how it is. And the soldiers who are upset that they lost a hand, leg, or they have post-trauma syndrome, that they are suffering. And they will be talking. They will be alcoholics. They will drink and they will talk. And eventually, the truth will come out. Putin will be putting a lot of work. He will try to be the loved one, but by chances here and there, he's taking gambling game, and in gambling, once you win and another time you lose. So he can't control that. You can't control gambling machine. Apparently, some people can, but that's not the way it is. I want to put the prayers for people who are affected by the weather, the snow, the hurricanes, and good that yesterday the earthquake was not big. And 3 weeks ago I was asked about the earthquake. Someone asked me about this first on the private reading, and then I was asked again on the live. And I said that I see Golden Bridge close to it's in San Francisco, so I said it will be close to San Francisco. But I said everything will be okay. I didn't have the feeling. But yesterday it was 7.1, close to that area, and everyone was afraid about tsunami. At least it didn't happen, and we have to be very thankful for that. All the best to everyone, because my camera will stop. So take care of each other, be happy, enjoy yourself, and blessing to anyone who is struggling with insurance companies. I know how many people are dying and they feel vulnerable. So all the best to anyone who is sick and vulnerable. And for the people who are affected by that big storm in Pennsylvania and so on. Thank you, because I know it will stop. Bye-bye.